Buddy, you good? Oh! What the? Yo, what's up? What's happening, man? We back. It's your boy Rocky. We about to make it happen for the team. You the team, so let's make it happen, man. Y'all come on, like, share, subscribe, do your due diligence and all that. We about to get into another Trapologist video. You know what I'm saying? It's the most tweaked out moments from rappers. Yeah, man. You know, we gonna have some leaned out people, some pilled out people. You know what I mean? And this ain't everybody. This don't represent the whole culture of rap. This just some few one-offs that some people that's, you know what I mean, going through what they going through. So let's check it out. Y'all, yeah. It is what it is. Let's get it.
One rapper almost broke his neck due to how loaded he was. And things almost turned deadly with another after his meds kicked in. These are rappers' most tweaked out moments. And we gotta start things off with Finesse 2 times in his latest gaming streams. Because he has an entire fan base worried how hard he was tweaking while being loaded off yerks and a bunch of other stuff.
He got one off you. I ain't gonna lie. Don't keep us in you guys. Y'all don't play. Don't play with somebody else. Don't play with
And some of the streams are even scary because of just how loaded Finesse gets. And things only get worse because another clip resurfaced where Finesse was completely tweaking out while on the game.
Nah, you good?
People were even starting to believe that Finesse was playing with his nose during the streams. And he ended up crashing out on a live while talking about how he was on everything but powder.
See, you powder. Come on, powder. I just sit up here and told you I took a. I just sit up here and told you I'm on my third pill. I just sit up here and told you I'm smoking weed back to that. Drinking liquor. I just told you. And you still said powder. I don't even know where to find no powder at, bro.
Stop the cap.
See, that's what I feel like.
Buddy might want to fall back off the yerks in 2026 since they're getting the best of him. And things almost got deadly for Bloodhound Q50 while doing a stream with Neon and Lil TJ because he wanted to get the party started by a yerk in front of thousands of viewers.
I ain't shooting no cars. I'm getting up close. I ain't flying with no ghosts outside.
Yo. It's Kevin. It was a prank.
But it might have been a bit too much because when it kicked in, Q50 was on a different dimension and fighting for his life.
I'm trying to blow your high so you're ready for the game.
I'm saying I'm on to
Huh?
What?
Nah, but I ain't gonna do it. I'm boom. I just did this right now.
I'm just trying to blow it so that you're ready for the game.
Hey, I'm gonna be cool.
Yo, you got a dirty mind, bro.
He even tried to play it off by saying he was just meditating.
They're all talking.
I'm not shit, but I'm out, bro. I'm not out eggs, none of that, all that goofy ass. I'm not dozing out because of that my day. I'm literally sitting there having a conversation with my mental.
Yo, bro.
Talking like,
Where's my mother, bro?
I'm out there teaching how I do, like, bro, tell him how to do like this.
Yo, where's my mother? This is not as high he get game.
Now, Q50 might have been able to keep
This
his
ain't
head
as high as
up
he
during the
get.
trip,
Damn,
but
what
Rio
we
the
mean?
Young OG straight up hit the snooze button in the middle of a live while sipping too much drink.
In the car?
He eventually shook back and woke up after being asleep a whole minute on the stream.
300 racks at the corner stop.
Close to his death,
Listen, man, I get it. Sometimes I'll be up late, 3 a.m. You know what I'm saying? It might be playing a game or something. You know what I'm saying? Next you know, a little. I realize like you. Let's say you playing something, and you come back, you wake up, and your man blinking or he getting his ass whooped or a team scoring on you or something. And you like, yo, how long? You know what? Time to turn it off. Time for me to go ahead and lay it down. You know what I'm saying? I ain't about to fight like that. I'm over here struggling. Next, you know, you know what I'm saying? It's time to go ahead and take. He in the car though. In the car, in this daytime. I don't know what he did last night though. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, it's daytime. You over here drinking and whatever. You gotta get there. You gotta get proper sleep. You trying to get high. You can't be sleepy and trying to. You know what I'm saying? You automatically gonna. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know. I'm just saying. But yeah, that's take your ass in the house.
Big Scar was seen multiple times way too loaded off yerks on live, which usually ended with him either tweaking out of his mind or just nodding off mid-sentence. After sadly passing away from an accidental OD, fans realized that it was all a cry for help. Something similar happened with 1017 signed rapper Enchanting, because you can see her tweaking hard during her last ever IG live with how clumsy she was being. Now, let's move on to Kodak Black, because some of his most memorable moments come from him tweaking out or geeking during lives or in interviews. Like this one time, after he decided to go live on IG, only for him to nod off while looking straight at the camera.
Bruh, move your ass up. I gotta cut that shit out.
But that's nothing compared to this other live. Kodak got so high, he started tweaking out of the cream while on the floor as he kept ranting about random stuff.
I'm going in with a certain president in there, and that president passed it. And let me tell you the truth, bro. This ain't even no shit to me. What you call it? Cause I'm just, let me get on that. I know this all about them. Only what's going, cause it's games like the politics. You don't know what's, you don't know who. It's like, is it some Republican, Democratic? I don't know. Somebody might be.
It got to a point where he just kept on speaking nonsense.
I guess they would have to call it DCL. But I'm not being able to chill too, man. Yo, man, DCL, man. And that shit. I'm like, man, tell bro, you gotta come slide. So I mean, I did. It'll be in this wheels and that little equipment too. Crazy.
Even his own fans.
Hold up, you might think he ain't saying nothing. Him motherfucker might be talking. He might be saying something, but it's just incoherent. He might be actually talking, but like due to the drugs, like something that he probably wouldn't have gave, information he probably wouldn't have gave up before, but now he freely talking, but the drugs got him incoherent, so we don't understand the code that it's in. Regularly, he probably got this in his subconscious thinking about it, trying to figure out how to, you know what I'm saying? But now the drugs done eased him up. He done, okay, I can talk. Yeah, he shouldn't be talking, but he talking, but we don't get it. Somebody else, people he talking about, they probably understand exactly what he's saying. You know what I'm saying? They probably get, somebody that's in the situation would probably understand exactly and probably tell him, shut up, you're saying too much.
And started getting worried about him in the comments, saying how he needed to get help, and hopefully, Yak ends up getting clean. An Indiana rapper, Scrooly G, has also had a couple of crazy lives while going off a bunch of stuff, like getting so loaded off of some bars that he started doing a mukbang 2 inches from the camera.
No.
Man, I just dropped some man. He talking about DB getting that going. What DB do? Yeah. You heard him out there, he pointed, he got him in trouble. I wasn't even saying nothing if he didn't say nothing.
And the longer the live went on, the more disturbing Scrooly started to look, since the bar was getting the best of him.
You got it, folks. That's why I don't even be reading comments. He said, when next time we drop it, he said, play right now, he probably a verse of when he ready. Oh, Yoshi? Yeah. I've been ready for like 5 years.
And that ain't the first time Scrooly G went on live like that. Because he had another live where he was overly faded and was one night away from straight up passing out. The fans were in the comments making fun of Scrooly, but he tried checking the fans and let them know he wasn't even high for real and was feeling the song.
You ain't see me over like, yeah, no, you would never see me like that. You damn right I'ma end up. My brothers won't even let me be on live like that, bro.
And Scrooly might want to replay the live because he was just like that. The thing has got to be.
No. And one thing I want to say is, like, it's okay if you doing whatever you doing. You know, sometimes you do what you do, but understand that in these states, when you in this particular, like, you floating and you kind of going through life, like if you're in the comforts of your home doing whatever you're doing, cool. But like, even when you're around a big crowd like that, it's easily to be controlled because you kind of need somebody to move you from point A to point B. Your things could disappear. Like, people can rob you. People can set you up. Like, you gotta stay on point still. You gotta protect yourself, protect your neck. Like, at the end of the day, you just gotta manage how you gonna make that happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, so don't follow these dumbasses and move like that. That's not the way.
More disturbing for Skrilla during his time on Neon Stream. See, they were supposed to just hang out and roll around Kensington, but Skrilla decided to go full zombie and start nodding off disturbingly once they were back inside. But something even more disturbing happened with St. Louis rapper Mo P, because he went live while loaded on a bunch of meds, and it didn't take long before he started tweaking and arguing with people in the comments, saying a bunch of crazy stuff.
You want her trolling me? But I swear to God, on my mama, I get off her and call your phone. You will suck my right now.
Hold up!
Say what?
I'm sorry, what?
Huh?
What?
Oh, what are you talking about, man?
Yeah, it's rewind time.
You want her trolling me? But I swear to God, on my mama, I get off her and call your phone. You will suck my right now.
When we come in. No, never.
Never troll.
What?
Cause
Nah, nigga, we can't even let you talk. What? Huh? If I cut, wait a minute. He gotta be talking to a woman. He gotta.
Never troll thy, cause we not even playing all in no more. Whole straight sucking, yeah. Stop playing. Thy is still thy.
And Mo just kept getting even more passionate about it as the live kept on.
Nah, that nigga said thy is still thy. You play it with thy. That nigga start talking old English and shit. Okay. Hey, you might want to fear a nigga like that. Something is off with him, man. I don't think it's the drugs. It's to have that. Listen, man, that was in his Rolodex. He was ready to pull that out at some time, man. That nigga said thy is still thy.
Why have thou forsaken me?
I don't even, listen, man, I don't know how to approach a nigga that's telling me thy is still thy. I don't know. You could just, shut the fuck up or whatever. But that nigga is on some sort of power trip. Something's not up. Something's not connecting. I'm telling you, his wires ain't all connected, bro.
I'm going. Even getting emotional when talking about hood subjects.
So, when we get on her and do our research, right? When we get on her and do our research, right?
You good?
And do stats on drop, who dropping, what on what. Not doing nothing, cause her trolling.
And Buddy definitely might have laced his wood with something we don't know about. But it's not just Yerks and Zah that can get people tweaking out. Detroit rapper V's got stuck in the studio by Young Thug as he was fighting to keep himself standing after pouring up way too much quaking. And that's not the only time V's got caught like that. Just a few weeks before that, Lil Baby spotted him nodding off in his car, just as they were about to step into the studio.
Wow. You wake up and then got a camera face.
Subscribe right quick before we move on. The video gets crazy because Baltimore rapper Y&E Sosa's IG lives usually get really disturbing without many meds he takes. In one of them, he ended up sleepwalking while everyone kept trying to get his attention in the chat, only to start tweaking out after finally waking up.
Oh, Tony. What y'all got going on? Stupid. I just get it big. Came in, waiting to get down with the get down. I'm busted. Do you see? Makes a little bit of that, yeah, with a little bit of that, yeah, with a little bit of that, yeah.
Sosa even went on to show everyone how he almost ended his own life after taking way too much stuff and was geeking out of his mind. That's when his fans realized he really needs help and tried to get him into rehab.
Man, you can just turn the light off, bro. Just turn it off.
Why you always going too much? What's up?
She need to get his ass off the live.
You got any more? I got 5 on it. And let my free. Where my mouth at? I'm ready.
And harder stuff usually leads to scarier scenarios, like it did with Louisiana rapper BG and his girl. See, BG is known to get on that dog, so everyone jumped to that conclusion when someone spotted both of them passed out inside his car in the middle of the day.
Mom. BG.
After the video went viral, his girl posted a response calling people out for trying to call them junkies, since she saw it as an attack on them.
Baby, us falling asleep in a car? And everybody reposting somebody sleeping in a car like that, let you know y'all don't got nothing going on. Because that's so exciting for y'all. Like, really exciting. How since when somebody sleeping in a car mean they on? And if I was on, I broadcast that shit. I don't give a fuck about y'all. Don't nobody scare me like that. I don't hide nothing.
Facts, okay.
Not even the biggest names in the industry are safe from getting caught when they start tweaking out. Because Birdman was out in Harlem with Darren Dean after a YB concert to have a quick chat. But Birdman ended up nodding off in the middle of the conversation.
No.
Right.
People down in the comments were torn between whether Birdman was on some stuff or just tired from that Massa tour. But it did seem like he was off dope like BG. But it was no mystery with Atlanta rapper 24 Left Eye, because he's been known to pop 30s like it's nothing. So it didn't come as a surprise when he went live over on IG while geeking out and trying to hold his head straight.
We got our artists and rangers like soft in the pot, try to see we can smash. Having no manners, he don't even sneeze, and I bet I'm blessed. If I say go through the bag and tap through your stomach and tap tissue.
Wake up.
I got a phone, she all in my bed. Go treat me like a French beach. Since I don't money, and my skin brown.
It's a miracle he even managed to stay awake for a whole minute with how much stuff he was probably on. As for his Stockton rapper EBT Young, he didn't let his buzz come between him and make...
Hold up! Pause it. Stop it. Wait. We can't. We ain't doing that. We are not doing that. EBT Young. Young EBT? You better tell me EBT stand for Educated Black Educated Black Trainee or something, man. I don't know what the fuck. EBT Young is crazy, bro. Who? What? EBT? All right, bro. Okay. We're gonna listen to it.
As for his Stockton rapper EBT Young, he didn't let his buzz come between him and making new music. Although he might as well be recording a lullaby with how much he was nodding off throughout the whole thing.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? He ain't never, bro. Me one time.
And it be like their music don't even be like that.
Down Q50, because he's been known to do all kinds of things while live, usually leading to some crazy moments. Like the time he decided to go live on TikTok while chasing a high, only for him to completely doze off while trying to talk with the bot.
Hey, you could just leave my day. Hold on. I'll be back, y'all. Stay on here. Entertain them real quick. Talk to them. They can hear you. Talk to them real quick.
But he got back on his feet a couple of minutes later when he decided to boot up in front of everybody.
Yeah, when you do it, you gotta look me in my eyes, all right? Okay? Look me in my eyes while you do that shit, all right?
At least he was able to hold himself together that time. But he literally got his switch flipped off while doing a live stream with Combi.
No, D-Glock.
Look your ass up.
D-Glock.
My bad, y'all.
There you
You
go.
said what?
D-Glock.
Who is D-Glock?
But what really got his fans worried was when they found out that Q50 had switched from the yerks to shooting. This came after they saw some marks on his arm during a live with FPG Murder.
Yeah, what you want to eat again?
And people wouldn't be really worried until a few weeks later when he posted an IG story asking for food, with some of his fans taking notice that it was just slang for the Fetty Wap. It's still not confirmed, but let's just hope that he can bounce back from it. And Lil Baby also had his fans worried back in 2019 because he hopped on an interview with the Dirty Boys while being way out of it. Now, it's not rare for him to act weird during interviews, but it got to a point where he was straight up geeking out while answering their questions.
I don't want it to be like Lil Baby came in the game with money, or he know the Migos, or he know him, or he got a hit song with. Like, that's why all my takes, like, I really try to just go by myself. And I can have songs. I'm in the studio with everybody. Right. And I got like contests on everybody. Yeah. Like, since I've been rapping, like big artists.
But that's how you become big, though. You create the flow. You don't go with the flow.
Exactly. I create my flow, then and y'all would be like, damn, Baby.
On the other hand, Philly rapper Skrilla took his buzz outside and was spotted just chilling out in the trenches with not a single thought behind those glasses.
About a trash can? I know this nigga's not leaning next to the trash can, bro.
Hopefully, Skrilla don't end up turning into a Kensington zombie. And Twisty P might not be all that known for his music, but he certainly is for his epic downfall and his tweaked out moments during lives. At the highest point of his fame, he decided to get just as geeked and go on a disturbing walk around the street, all while singing at the top of his lungs and dancing in the puddles barefoot.
And I'm breaking the satin. Girl, don't wear balance. I make too much cheese, I don't want no balance. I'm gonna X tonight. I'm gonna perk tonight. I'm gonna hop in a jet and just live in the sky.
See, I see niggas do stuff like that.
I'm gonna stand in a while. Ability my shoe.
That's why I grab things. I'm ready. I'm prepared. I'm prepared. Like my bottle.
Another rapper.
Listen, bro. The bottle go from being held regularly for drinking, it get held for the clap. You know what I'm saying? No matter what, I see niggas start acting stupid around, bro. You start prepping for the, you know what I'm saying? Cause obviously you playing in the water and shit. Nah, bro. Not over here. Not over here. Not on duty. It ain't happening, bro. Who the hell? Bro, if you don't take your ass over there. Take your ass over there, man. Fuck out of here.
Who isn't a stranger to giving his fans disturbing high moments is Kodak Black, which has sadly turned into his staple by now. A perfect example of this was when he did an interview with ZS and B-Lou, but he could barely keep himself together while they kept asking him questions about his own music video.
So what's like the background of that then? Like other superstars, you know what I mean? Jacking cars. Like what's the, you feel me?
Hey, what? What's what background?
Not like other song. Like, you feel me?
Things like what inspired you? Like what inspired
to come up with
song?
the Super Gremlin, like
what?
Yeah.
Your thought process behind the whole creation of the song.
I don't even know. Just made it.
Yeah.
And he might have done a bit too before going live on TikTok, because his entire fan base was worried about Kodak after they saw him geeking out and crying while barely being there. But all of that doesn't compare to the time he was spotted eating chicken in the middle of the street while tweaking out of his mind.
You already recording the wrong thing. Take a seat next to him. Take a seat next to him. Enjoy that phone. Enjoy that. Take a seat next to him, brother. That part. Talk to the people. That part. Okay. Hold on, bro. I want to be part of this shit, bro. Bro, I want to join them, bro. I want to be down here.
Y'all exploiting Kodak.
The clip was
bro.
so disturbing that even Kanye posted a video to voice his concern about Kodak's well-being. And now we wanted to fly out and help him.
I need y'all, man, to like really go and do something. Like we can't. I know y'all think I'm crashing out and shit, but y'all, you see me talking, I'm expressing myself, I'm cathartic and shit. And look, man, please don't. I know I said a lot of shit, man. Just let me go down there and go help this man out. You know what I'm saying?
Who the fuck is he asking permission to?
I'm gonna be down there. I'm about to get my flight right now.
Kodak then responded.
Who was he asking permission to? Please let me go down there. Who are you talking to? Because, nigga, if you're getting a plane ticket and you're going to help Kodak, you're going to help Kodak. Who are you requesting this from? Us, the fans? Like, who are you requesting this from? Please let me do it. Kanye, you're Kanye. Go do what the fuck you about to go do. You know what I'm saying? Tell that nigga you get clean, I'll do a song with you or something. I don't know. But, like, what are you doing? That was weird.
Responded to Kanye by calling him a real one, presiding with Diddy. All while being out of it again.
Kanye a real one. You know why you a real one? Cause like I'm some whole other shit. Cause like Kanye the only tell Diddy.
As for Detroit rapper V's, he was spotted in the studio, nodding off the Triz and 30s when he was
Man, like
supposed
the
to be
4 V's
recording.
video.
All while Peasy narrated the whole
clip.
scene.
Damn, V's.
Yeah. I already knew. Scratch it off.
Scratch it off.
Sometimes you gotta do that.
At least that rapper was only at the studio when he dozed off, because Rio the Young OG has been caught multiple times falling asleep in the middle of the stage during his tours, with his homies having to keep him from falling down.
Yeah. That's a talent, though. The folks he's standing up is a talent.
This was especially disturbing for his fans, since they were used to Rio going hard on all of his music and had a massive momentum before getting locked up in 2021. So people were expecting him to come back in full force. So seeing him like that on stage was just sad. But
we not paying you. All right, bro. I book you for a show. Now mind you, you came out, your name brought some people out or whatever, but come on, man. I need a level of professionalism, man. I'm cool with you getting high and fucked up or whatever, but falling asleep on stage, unacceptable, bro. Y'all gotta write these contracts different. There's no way your homeboys is holding you up and doing all that. I'm paying them. What are you doing? I ain't gonna lie. I went to a Rich the Kid show, right? Rich the Kid came down. My homeboy, he a party promoter or whatever. So I go to the Rich the Kid show. I can't remember who he brought out. He brought somebody else out. And then it was crazy because as soon as Rich the Kid hit the stage, he started rapping and 2 girls started fighting. It was crazy. You know what I'm saying? It was crazy. 2 girls started fighting. I'm talking Rich the Kid was off the stage so fast. Boy was gone. He had blessed the stage for all of a minute 30 seconds. Boy gone. That boy had plug walked the hell out of there. Out. But he had somebody else before that was singing his songs. And I'm like, bro, who paid for this shit? We paid for that nigga. Like, did we get him on discount? I ain't never asked my homeboy that shit, but I did be like, bro, that nigga was on stage for that much time. Then I stayed after while everything was going down. They had issues with his payment and all that. Like, he wanted to get paid full price and niggas was not trying to pay him full price. It was a movie, man. Bro, we're not paying you for that bullshit, bro.
in the case of Lil Gotti, you know exactly what he was on during an interview with DJ Small Eyes. In fact, he even asked Smalls if he wanted some of his party pack to loosen things up like it was a piece of gum.
Now, you want one?
No.
Oh, you don't do?
No, I don't personally. No.
Hey.
But, my motherfucking bag in there, I put 10 of them pop. Okay, I'm itching right now.
Are you gonna make it, or are you gonna be okay?
For sure, man. Come on, ain't no addict.
Okay.
Crazy.
But things weren't as chill with Broke as F, who's a rapper from Jacksonville, known for doing crazy stuff. Because during an interview with Hood Rich Kevin, he was high off drink and started getting aggressive towards Kevin for asking him too many questions.
What you mean you had to do like what you mean by that, bro?
You're serious.
The whole vibe changed from there, since Broke felt that Kevin was disrespecting him and kept telling him not to ask him a certain type of question.
You can ask me that? You want to see what happened? I mean, I was just asking, bro. I was just trying to see what happened, bro. I can show you. Turn the camera on.
A few minutes later, Broke got tired of him and walked off. But not before letting Kevin know that he would end up getting dropped if he kept trying him. Since Kevin asked Broke if he wanted him to call an Uber for him.
Yeah. What's up? You need a ride? I said I gotta call my motherfucking driver. I don't need no ride. I get your Uber.
Bro, stop talking to him. You see the gun. I don't know why you're talking to him.
Hold on.
Nigga have a fucking chopper.
Bro, I don't need no Uber, bro. What's up with you, bro? I'm good, man.
Now, let's move on to Chicago rapper PGF
Chopper.
Nuke, because one of his partners was thrown off the turtle juice in bars at a party. So he decided to post a bunch of stories to show everybody how gone dude was.
Yo, you good? Bro, just go to sleep. Hey, just lay down, bro. Take him down. It's okay. What the hell in the background doing that? Hey, that's wild, man.
And Nuke and his folk might want to chill out with all that before it leads to the next step, because they...
Nah, that's crazy. I had a homeboy. We had a party, right? We had a party. So it was wild because it was a lot that happened in that party. But anyway, we had a party. My homeboy Ed, he pull up in the party. It was like I ain't gonna say he was a turn up guy, but Ed, you'll catch Ed always kind of like drinking or smoking or, you know what I mean? He always be kind of in a different mode, right? So Ed pull up, Ed drink or whatever, we chilling. Now, I don't know, get a little late. Ed like, I'ma holler at y'all, right? He go to leave. We like, all right, cool. Why like 10 minutes later, I don't know if somebody opened the door. Somebody had to open the door to leave. Why does Ed fall through the door? Ed opened the door, went outside, went to sleep on the door. So when they opened the door, he passed out on the ground. It was crazy. We had to get Ed shit together, bro. We had to get that nigga together, get him to the side, and he was like, yeah, I'm straight, y'all, I'm straight. No, you're not, bro. You're not. Like, they not. We not. Yo, shit be crazy, bro. I ain't gonna lie, shit be crazy.
Things were far more disturbing for Memphis rapper Big Scar, since he became one of the biggest names in his city after signing with Gucci Mane back in 2020, dropping hit after hit and getting hundreds of views across all his songs on YouTube until he tragically suffered an accidental OD at his girlfriend's house in December 2022. During his final IG Live a few months earlier, he could be seen badly tweaking while trying to talk with his homies, with some of his fans saying that it was just a matter of time before something bad happened to him.
Where you going, cuz?
Where you live my life, cuz?
Cuz. Where you going, cuz?
And FBG Butter was loaded off the green, so he fell asleep twice in the middle of an interview with DJ Vlad, surprising even himself.
Well, you said you give your ops a lot of passes, like when I catch them out with their family.
Yo, bro.
Yo, you just nodded off. You good?
I'm tweaked. I just tweaked, man. Huh?
Yeah, drink some coffee, man.
Yo, man, looks like a dinosaur.
Man, oh, bro, I just tweaked, folks.
What? But I guess King Von hated Wooski the most.
Wake your ass up.
Butter.
Yeah. Oh, man.
He nodded off again.
Tweaking, huh?
In our last interview, when King Von died, you said that was your favorite op, but I guess you had said that King Von hated Wooski the most.
But Butter's bad habit isn't a secret. In fact, he talked about it during an earlier interview with Say Cheese, saying that he can only be himself when he's high, and even admitted being heavy on the X to keep his buzz going.
You do pills, right?
See, that's a lot, though.
I mean, is this something that you do every day?
Bossing, right now. Can't sit still.
Can you function without it?
And who the f don't want me to be Butter, bro? You feel? I don't like, if I ain't high off the jiggers, it's like, you would catch me and I'd be like, yeah, okay, whatever.
Y'all think
Nah, bro, so like, that's a common conversation. People say, oh, I'm not myself if I ain't hot. No. You really not yourself when you hot. You might, it depends. Moderation is important, man. Like, once in a while, kind of go into that space to relax or get some information or get some perspective. That's cool. But, like, if you, like, zoned out all day, every day, you're going to be a little more slower. Your synapses ain't, you know what I'm saying? You think about something, now you got to think about it and try to find it in your brain instead of it just being right there. Like, and now if you got to do that for that music creation process, then I get it for that particular section. You need to plan that out. You need to figure out a plan. You need to hit Chat GPT or something and ask it like, yo, I got to do this. How do I? It's probably going to refer you to go get help, though. But at the same time, it will tell you, all right, you got to chill out for this time and just do it right here if you got to use it for music. But I don't listen to none of their music. Like, I ain't never heard of FBG Butter song. I be hearing VZ songs. But, like, a lot of these niggas, I don't be hearing their music. Q50, I ain't never heard nigga music, bro. And y'all moving like this in the capacity like you right or whatever, like, okay, you gonna make it. You're not gonna make it like that. Everybody y'all look up to made it and they acting like this. That's different. You gotta still be on your grind. This persona ain't. It just don't. It's not like believable of you hustling. You really get into the bag if you always out of it, bro. Get to the bag and then get out of it. Go on vacation. Go out of it. You know what I'm saying? But you got to get to the bag.
Butter taking X to get freaky while he in the county? Now, let's move on to Alabama rapper Rallo Rodriguez, because some of his homies have had some pretty disturbing high moments. Like this dude who goes by Statman, who was fighting demons and barely being able to stand up during a bad trip after leaving the club.
I ain't gonna lie, I know you gonna put me out there. You getting short.
I can't sleep at night.
Being short.
And from the looks of it, seems like someone gave him a fitty yerk. And this other one of his homies, call him Shawty, was barely holding on at the barbershop as they made fun of him and compared him to Statman for tweaking out in public.
This the new Statman on guard. What's your stat?
I want to ride to there. 2 per 10. A yellow tab. A bar. And the Tinker Bar.
Ooh.
I'm on the cover,
Niggas gonna need better say none of that shit gonna work.
One of the craziest times of this happening was when he and his brother sat down with Real Tune TV for an interview. But things were already off from the start, with Quez clearly being on some bars and yerks and constantly going off on his brother for talking over him on multiple occasions.
I had one more buddy left. Matter of fact, man, bro. Every time we seen one, bro, I walked outside. You know what I'm talking about? Just killing a straight up killing. Grew up, around these. Bro, it's my blood cousin Pimp Wayne. Man, bro. God damn, shut the up, bro.
I guess I'm just a pussy.
God damn.
It got to a point where Quez just kept tweaking while answering questions, and it's pretty disturbing.
I'm really trying to depend on him to, you feel me, help me navigate and drive, you feel me? Cause they were 5 hours, so shit, them pills.
Although things can go far crazier when the substance of choice is alcohol. Like Max Snoop, who went on to drop the craziest bars of his career, alongside Lil Pistol Starter, after having way too much to drink.
40, homie. You know alcohol, you know I act a fool.
Okay.
I'm full of alcohol, and they know I act a fool.
Okay.
I'm full of alcohol, and they know I act a fool.
Okay.
I'm full of alcohol, and they know I act a fool, act a fool.
It got so much attention that Boxed In went on to record a full version of the song out of a freestyle a few months later. But that's not the only time Snoop went on to act a fool in the Boxed In studio after heaving some cheap 40s. Because a year later, he came back with Lil Pistol. Only this time, he started tweaking out of his mind in the middle of the interview.
This whole couch smell like... Say what?
Oh.
This whole couch smell like...
Say it again.
What the... Got the... Boy, I got the... What the... Boy, I got the on me right now, boy. You don't see me stink. But this whole couch smell like... Or you smell like... Man, give me... Man, let me smoke me and see what the... Just stink on...
But instead of making a hit out of the interview, Snoop ended up having a historic crash out before leaving the place.
What is going on? I feel like alcohol and I feel like act a fool. Hey, are you good though?
And I wouldn't even want to be around Buddy because I know you can.
Listen, man, he said I'm full of alcohol and I'm finna act a fool. Why y'all playing with him, man? Y'all seen him with the can, man. Why y'all playing with him, man? He said he finna act a fool, man. And when he did, y'all act surprised, man. He told y'all what he was about, man. That's a rip. Let me stop, man. Hey, somebody get their uncle the fuck off TV, man.
Stop it. Get some help.
You can smell the liquor reeking through his pores. King Yella has also been known to always have a drink at hand during interviews. But his interview with Cam Capone was almost his last, after drinking an entire bottle of Crown Royal and collapsing on the last sip.
That's crazy.
That Crown is not good for y'all, bro. Don't drink that shit.
What's your thoughts on the video?
Well,
Good thing there are people ready to jump in and save him. Now, you'd think that was just a one-off situation, but King Yella always ended up knocking himself out cold after an interview with 607 Unc.
You stacked me.
What? Oh. Buddy. You good? Oh! What the fuck?
And at this point, I think Yella is doing that for clout. But
what the fuck? Okay. Listen, man, y'all gotta, let me just get on my soapbox real quick. Hey, y'all gotta start drinking Crown, bro. It's sweet alcohol. It fuck up too many. It does too much, too fast. The sweetness facilitates something else. It fucks with your kidneys even worse. Like, don't drink that shit, man. Like, mixed drinks was only made so that people would not taste poisons when prohibition and shit was going on. So like, you're supposed to drink alcohol straight. But if you do, get a little mixed drink, limit your mixed drinks. You want to drink the alcohol straight. But like Crown is they pouring like syrup inside of liquor, bro. Like it's not good for you, dog. So don't really rely on that shit. Don't fuck with that Four Loko shit. You know what I'm talking about? Like it's some shit that it's just harmful for you, bro. It's a lot of shit out here that's bad for you. You know what I'm saying? The government ain't gonna protect you. You gotta protect yourself, man. That's why I do the videos on the ignorant shit, but at the same time, I do want to provide some more information. I don't know everything, bro, but I do know that from life experience, don't fuck with that Crown Royal. You know what I'm talking about? Don't do that. So, let's get it.
Jada Youngin completely broke down during his interview with DJ Vlad. Everything seemed to be going well at first, until you could see Jay being physically uncomfortable and asking for water, until he had to walk away from the interview after getting emotional.
You a professional?
you should be training in terms of what you do. You can't just think that you are already a master.
Right.
You know, I mean, every great athlete has a trainer.
That's facts.
I need some water, so.
No problem.
It's good if I walk out right quick?
Yeah, if you want to.
Yeah, I need to catch some air, too.
All right, man, we back. You know, I guess you just had a moment.
Yeah, I had to shave back.
People in the comments were quick to point out how he was obviously high off some RPs, and he was having a bad trip. A more disturbing moment comes from Rail Vert in an interview he had with DJ UTV, because at the time, he was going through a dark time after the death of Bloodhound Lil Jeff, and you could see him itching for a little something, especially when they started talking about Jeff.
It's like, damn, for you already feeling motherfuckers with you, shorty. You refresh here, you tweak. You know, it's just, bro, you got the image. You tweaking already, brother. And then that's, bro.
Things got heated when DJ U confronted Vert and his associate over how they just waste money on getting high.
Spend $2 on. That's what the f? But hold on. I want you to hear what you just said.
Yeah, get him.
No, you just said you make $10,000 and spend $2,000 on drugs.
Hey, it's over, bro.
$2,000 on drugs is crazy.
$10,000 is over, bro.
That's in one day.
But it's
What's
over.
making that every day?
$10,000 on
$2,000 on What's drugs? making that a day? I'm just saying.
It didn't take long before the 30s took effect on Vert, knocking him out for about 4 minutes before coming to his senses.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But how old are you, bro?
I'm 21.
Okay, yeah, that's cool, cause like.
I'm doing that.
No, but I'm just saying, like, you know, you back, Vert?
Yeah, I'm back. I'm back. Come on, y'all. Come on, you ready?
Been ready, but me and bro was just having a
Bro,
good time.
what the fuck?
Where you going? Come on.
You back?
Yeah, come on. Come on, ready.
Come on, yeah, come on.
And Rio, the young OG, was about to scratch a hole while high off of Yerk during an interview with Say Cheese back in 2020. In the case of Youngboy, he decided to get loaded off the K2 just before his interview with Complex, since they would be recording at his house. But it didn't take long for things to go south when YB got mad at the interviewer for asking too many questions, since he just wanted to chill.
I ain't gonna entertain you. You know, some shit can be spoke on. Why? My good is to be continued.
Is in terms of like every time it's
Although things were much darker for YB on an obscure interview, and had all of his fans concerned when he went on to say that he couldn't control his addiction no more, and that he knew his time was coming up soon because of it.
Man, content. Real. But I tell you, I can't shake this shit on. Yeah, I'm gonna be too long. And that man, I can admit it, I'm aware of. It ain't gonna be too long.
Damn.
I can't even make it up the stairs without you holding my hand. The type of shit is that I'm a man. What the f going on?
I'm just glad YB was able to get that monkey off his back, because everything about that moment was really disturbing. Now, let's move on to one of Young Boy's rappers, Lil Dump, because he is one of the most infamous no-jumper interviews to date. Most people in these interviews know when to stop and just doze off after taking whatever they're on. But Dump took it way past the limit and couldn't stop hurling throughout the entire thing.
So you saw a lot of shit going on from a very young age?
Growing up, yeah.
Anything in particular stand out?
Could be.
Oh, man.
Oh my
Adam even said he didn't want the interview to go up because of how disturbing and messed up it was.
Say that my better judgment made me feel like probably shouldn't release this, but apparently to him, it's an important document of what he was going through at this moment.
But Heavy G saw what Lil Jeff and Q50 did and took it a step further, because he started his interview by showing DJ U how people from St. Louis do their thing. And I have never seen anyone else do this, so nobody was just clip farming.
This how we get high in St. Louis. It's called slamming the pack. So first thing first, you get you a little shot of NyQuil, right? Gotta be cherry. Let me show you. So you put the pea in $1 bills, then you even with the grills, you know? You crush the motherfucker down to bake.
And what? I think you got Lil Jeff beat already. I ain't never seen no shit like this before, Heavy G.
You pour the dust You pour the dust in the shot of NyQuil. It's gonna go from red down to the pink. We call that pink. Pink lemonade. You shake that motherfucker. Hold up, before I almost finished. Look, when you done with the dollar, you gotta lick that motherfucker down, get all of the residue up.
Yeah.
One big, one rinse. One band, one sound. Now we ready. Let's do it.
All right, I want to tell y'all how disgusting what he just did was. All right, he can get how he wanted to. He want to mix NyQuil and some pills. Nigga, if you want to die faster, do your thing. Mixing this shit. You ain't no doctor. Everything say seek medical assistance before you take it. Do your thing, though. Live your life. But I want to talk about you licking that goddamn dollar. Have y'all ever seen the movie that follows the dollar? It's a movie where it literally follows this $1 throughout, like, the whole movie. It go from, like, a stripper to, like, a drug dealer to this regular dude. It was on the floor. It was on the ground, like, in the bathroom. Somebody snorted coke in it. The dollar is one of the nastiest items on the planet. Because they generate it goes to a lot of different places. And, like, mostly every dollar we have has some kind of cocaine residue on it. For the simple fact that if somebody snorted a dollar through it, it goes in a stack with other dollars, it gets on it, and then it moves on. It goes to somebody else's hand. I don't know if they were scratching their ass, or all right, let's say this. Women put the money in their breasts. Some dudes put the money, body in their nuts. You know what I'm saying? Like, this nigga could have just, that's just disgusting. He don't know what he just did. You know what I'm saying? You don't know. Like, think about it. $1 is something that, if a dog is scratching his ass on $1, you're still gonna spend it. You're gonna spend that shit faster to get it out your hand. Like, all right, let me go ahead and get this one out of here. And he just licked it, bro. You still gonna spend it. There's no dollar like, I'm not about to spend this bitch because this happened. That shit rip in half, you gonna still try to spend it. You gonna try to tape it together, something. You know what I mean? So, that's crazy to me. He licked $1, bro. Oh, that's nasty.
So you just drunk all of it right now?
Damn right. What I'm playing for.
But things are just getting started. So hit that subscribe button real quick before we move on to the craziest part. Because I don't know what Ruger smoked to get him that loaded during his interview with No Jumper, but he was in another dimension while Adam kept trying to talk to him.
Your mentality has changed a lot over the years in terms of what you want to be doing with your time or where you think your time is best spent.
Say that again. On some real. That's some good.
It is? Empire Gardens.
Indica.
That's our sponsor, right? Yeah.
What you say now?
I'm gonna be smoking some of that right after this. Just talk about like how your perspective on life and what you want out of life has changed since you were a kid. Like used to be, your vision of the world was a lot smaller at one point, and now what you expect of yourself or what you feel like you can build out of your career has changed a lot and grown a lot, right?
Yeah.
He did just face a blunt. Okay, you're
just making these questions real hard.
And Milwaukee trap rapper Real Stasher had a whole moment while doing an interview with DJ Jerry. Now, it's not like he was trying to hide the fact that he was loaded on a bunch of stuff. So he just leaned into it by offering Jerry a little something from his stash to help him catch the same vibe.
Bro, man, what you got, bro? Let me see what's going on.
She just They had my head in the freezer. You remember that video? I see you posted. We ain't doing that. I'll go put my head in your freezer. Get the sweat in this.
You a bad boy.
You had the phones all night, bro. Bring me them up. Bro, put dude up, man. I ain't gonna lie. Get dude on the camera, man. Both of them, I ain't gonna lie. They been dumping on, like, give me the phones. It's my turn. It's my morning. I ain't gonna lie.
But that might have been a bit too much. Because next thing you know, Stasher was all over the place tweaking about how good he felt from what he had just took.
You ain't out here to...
Yeah. Look at his face.
where I came from.
Please, right here. Eddie's coming down. I got plenty. Eddie's coming down. He got dog shit on him, bro. Dog shit on him. Real
I ain't gonna lie. I made this yesterday. This yesterday money. I ain't get to put it up.
Okay.
But guess what? You seen Brody with all the balls.
He on demon time, bro. He on demon time.
So that's scamming or like what we doing? Money in the bank, bro.
And when Stasher gets out the feds, he might want to lay off the Yerks, because they got Buddy
he's
way
locked up,
too
right?
loose.
Okay.
As for Juice WRLD, the opposite happened while he was doing an interview on the Adam Bomb show back in 2018. It took less than 5 minutes for Juice to completely black out in the middle of a question for being too high.
I want you to describe that single and that track that we're playing right now.
Juice WRLD did not care about this promo. Niggas don't know that's like big for them. This helps you, bro. Juice, wake your ass up.
Hey, give me a little bit one on Lucid Dreams. Describe that track to me.
My apology.
Now, one thing is getting
He's
too
like
high
Michael
to
Jackson,
have an interview
my
with the DJ, and a whole other is what this local rapper did, because he got caught rolling up in the middle of a court interview with the judge.
It appeared that earlier in this time block that Mr. Lane was rolling a blunt and might have been smoking.
Bro.
Earlier that day, while Lane waited in the virtual courtroom, he decided to have a smoke.
How dumb are
Another
you?
defendant waiting for the judge did a double take when he noticed what Lane was up to. While recreational marijuana use is legal in Michigan, Lane is out on bond and strictly prohibited from taking any or controlled substances.
The wildest thing of it all was that the dude was facing possession charges to begin with. That's just love of the game right there.
Oh my
And speaking
gosh,
of crazy situations,
idiots.
one rapper almost got smoked for messing with an interviewer, and another one got his car hit up for rolling through the wrong neighborhood. So click this video to see times when rappers almost die during interviews.
Bro. This was kind of crazy. Some of these clips we saw, but the ones that was added into it, that was crazy. I ain't gonna lie, that was crazy. Bro, the people that showed up multiple times, like V's, I think Q50 showed up a couple times. Q50, V's, I want to say Rio the Young, and the dude with his face, he had like growth or something on his face. Bro, y'all gotta chill, bro. Like, it's not okay. It's not the way. We gotta figure out how to move forward. Young boy said he said it wasn't gonna be too much longer. He said I can't walk up the stairs without you holding my hand, and I'm a man. What kind of shit is that? That was crazy. And he still ain't necessarily 100% better, but I think he may have got a little bit of help because he's still kind of, you know what I'm saying? Damn, I want better for y'all, bro. I ain't gonna lie, I want better for y'all, but you gotta want better for yourself. Sometimes you be in that little that you in the toilet bowl and you spiraling. You gotta understand what's going on and stop going with the flow and go the other way. It ain't gonna be what you want to do all the time, but it's gonna be what's better for you. You could, as long as I feel like as long as you moderate yourself before somebody moderates you, you good. Because once you like, let's take alcohol for example. If let's say you was drinking a lot, like at one point in time I drank like every day, like I was drinking like that 20, 20, 21, 20, you know what I mean, that little area, you know what I'm saying? I got alcohol, Jello, it's like all kind of shit. I'm just, you know what I mean, doing whatever. I done been fucked up and not even knowing I was fucked up. And why? Like, yo, I'm at work, like, yo, shit is different, nigga, what the fuck? I eat some damn some alcohol Jello type shit before I left out. I was just let me get something in my, you know what I mean? Let me just get something. I was not thinking, and next I am wasted. You know what I'm saying? But I'm like, what the fuck is wrong? I'm confused. Like, am I sick, nigga? Am I dying? Nah, you know what I mean? So anyway, at that point in time, when it was an everyday thing for me, if I would have went to somewhere, they would put my ass in like some type of 12-step program. To this day, I wouldn't be able to drink and all that. If I drink, I'm gonna relapse. Oh my gosh, you know what I'm saying? But if you moderate yourself and go ahead and say, yo, I don't want. Let me take a break. Let me, you know what I mean, do something else for a minute. You know, I'm gonna be chill. You know what I'm saying? Boom, I'm back. 2 months later, you drink a little something. It's cool. You know what I'm saying? It's cool. It's not gonna be the end of the world. It ain't going nowhere. Trust me. Try to get some shit done without it, and then come back to it. It's gonna be there. It's gonna be there, bro. But your motivation might not. Your grind might not. You know what I'm saying? You gotta figure that out. You gotta balance it. It's cool. When it's cool, but when you run into somebody, like you run into a girl you want or something else, and she ain't really rocking with it because of this, or you miss some money because of this, then you really gonna understand, and then it might be too late because now they putting you in a situation and it's like, oh, we don't need you to touch that ever again. Go ahead and close it off. People with food too. If you wilding out and you eating all the most greasiest whatever, that doctor tell you can't do it no more, and that pressure on, like, yeah, your heart, you know what I mean? It's over for you if you do X, Y, Z. Now you're stuck. Now you can't ever. But before, if you would have just moderated yourself, ate some fucking vegetables. All right, man. I'm gonna get off the soapbox, man. I don't know. This shit got me in a mood, bro. Like I'm just upset a little bit. I'm just a little bit upset, especially how people be coming at us in the comments like, yeah, it's just black people. Nah, bro, it's just these particular rappers that are doing things that ain't necessarily, you know what I mean, the most productive. But it's some other people doing productive stuff. It's some white people doing some unproductive stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's whatever though. But y'all, like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell. We're going to be back with another one. I hope you're there to see it, man. We out. Play the music.
We gone. 4 o'clock and something, and I'm trying to get some money. It's 2 o'clock and something, and I'm trying to get some money. No, 3 o'clock and cola, and I'm trying to get some money. 4 o'clock and waving, and I'm trying to get some money. 6 o'clock and Charleston, and I'm trying to get some money.